What's up guys, PBD here and welcome to the last episode of my road to Manchester City. And yes, we have officially completed the team. It was quite the journey. It took us about 58 episodes, I believe, and I honestly at times thought I wasn't going to be able to do it, especially with EA doing all these special cards for so many City players. So it was a very difficult task, but we did manage to complete it. But before we get into the team and everything, I have to show you guys the trades I made really quickly over here. One of the hearts I bought last episode, I think, for about 100k or so, sold for 120. All of the wines that I bought, we ended up making a huge loss on these guys because we sold them a little bit too late. And yeah, like I said, we made a loss on them, but it didn't matter because we still had the coins to buy the last 4 City players that we needed. We needed the transferred Sane card, we needed the transferred Moy card, we needed man of the match Yaya Toure, and of course the new Kevin De Bruyne. Now the story with De Bruyne was I actually bought him for 280 before he got upgraded to a 94 in hopes that he would win. Luckily he ended up winning. Arsenal fans weren't good enough to beat with Ozil, so I ended up buying him for 280. He actually goes for like 400 now, which is pretty good. And yeah, we officially have De Bruyne. We bought Yaya for 420, which is quite a pricey amount, but it doesn't really matter because we had the coins to spend, so we might as well. Moy I got for 2.5, which is a very nice deal because he sells for 10k sometimes. And Sane I severely overpaid. I just wanted to get the series completed, and with that we have every single City player card in the game. Anyways guys, let's go set up the squad and play a game. Okay guys, so everybody is put into the squad. So many different colors. We got the Otamendi, Aguero, blue cards, we got orange cards, pink card, and the Sterling inform black cards. So the only reason I'm playing Sterling is because I wanted to get all the colors in there, but I might probably bring on Boney because, like I said before, Boney has been playing so much better than Sterling has. And we go into our first game and our only game because I don't really like showing you guys games that much because I know you're here for the trading, but I know you guys wanted to see this team perform in action. So going into Division 1 game, hoping that the team can perform well, because usually people say that cards like this, when you put them onto a team, they don't perform as well. And I tend to agree. And as you saw right there, the first chance of the game would go to our opponent. A great save by Hart and then a great clearance by Sanya denies our opponent a goal. And we head into the second half pretty close on stats. However, our opponent has had the better chances. We haven't even had a shot on target yet, so a little bit worrying right there, but we would try to have a better second half. And we started off pretty well because we send Aguero through, and of course he finds the back of the net in the 54th minute, makes it 1-0. And with that we have the lead in a game in which we couldn't really create anything until then. So that is just how FIFA is. And over here in the 62nd minute, our opponent will try to get an attacker going over here to get himself back into this game. He sends Diego Costa through on goal, one-on-one with the keeper. Can he finish? He shoots it, but it goes wide, and we breathe a sigh of relief as we don't concede right there. And after that chance from Diego Costa, I said, you know what? We're not creating too much. Let's go ahead and bring on some fresh legs and see what we can do. We bring on Boney. We also take off Gundogan for Sane, who is making his debut. So I've played him before at center mid. He's been amazing there. So hopefully he can do the same over here. And we also thought about bringing on David Silva, but it would be a crime to take off that De Bruyne card because he is just too good. And over here in the 67th minute, we would create another chance. Yaya to Sterling. Sterling with a great chance, hits the post, gets the rebound somehow. I'm not sure how Sterling was capable of beating that defender in the air because he's pretty short and I don't think his jumping is that great. But we get our second goal, and after that our opponent decided to pause it and rage quit, and with that our team gets us a win. So this is it guys, this is the end of the road for my road to Manchester City. I know there's a possibility of more informs with the league starting up soon, so if there is, there will be more episodes, but if there isn't, this is a goodbye. Thank you guys so much for support through all 58 episodes. Road to City will most definitely be back in FIFA 17. Anyways guys, my name is PBD, and I'm out.